Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology once again. I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer and I use the sidereal zodiac to predict. And I use the diamond chart, that is the North Indian Kundli, to show in my graphical presentations. So this is something which I keep doing, the tutorials. I have made several videos on marriage, partner, direction, love marriage, happiness in marriage, how it is going to be, the quality of marriage, and what the spouse's nature is going to be. Now, in this video, I am going to be sharing with you that what is the, first of all, importance of the seventh house? Why we have to check only the seventh house every time to check the partner. Um, then I will be sharing with you as to um, whether the spouse is going to be known to me, is going to be through somebody known to me, is it going to be a a relationship before I know that person, or it is going to be through someone, some relative or friends or something. I will be sharing with you in my North Indian style, the North Indian Kundli style. I'll be sharing with you and I'll be showing you that what all you should be checking yourself. So you can be easily an astrologer if at all you follow these simple rules to interpret your, in your chart as to how the planets are placed and what exactly are the rulerships of the specifically the seventh house. The ruler of the seventh house will actually decide a lot many things. So it is very simple, yet it is a bit complicated if not understood correctly, and if you will just be looking at your chart in a very in seclusion with not keeping in view the rest of the planets. Okay, not just the seventh house, but other houses and other planets are also to be checked in totality. But yes, seventh house is very, very essential, very, very important, because it is right opposite the first house. First house is you, and the seventh house, right opposite, that is 180 degrees apart from the first house, is the descendant. It is the opposite of the first house, and it also denotes the outside world. That is why when we have to settle abroad or travel, we also see the seventh house, how we are going to be, how the relationship or the how the perspective towards outside world is when we have to meet people. So if one to six houses, or we can say seventh house, till the seventh house is your inner world, and the outer world is represented by 7th to the 12th. So I will be sharing with you the North Indian Kundli, and I will be sharing with you the, uh, you know, uh, the natural Kal Purusha Kundli, that is the zodiac man, that starts from Aries. And irrespective of any sign which is rising in your seventh house, I will be just sharing this, and you can understand what I mean. Okay. Now this is the Kala Purusha Kundli, and this is I've taken as Aries. It could be any sign here. It could be Cancer, it could be Gemini, it could be Libra here, and Aries here. So irrespective of the signs, I have just taken the North Indian style Kundli, which is starting from Aries. It becomes easier actually to interpret and impart the knowledge or the tutorial. So that's why we always start with the Aries. Now here I would like to tell you, if at all you have any kind of planet in the seventh house, okay, we have to check that, and we have to see who is the seventh house ruler. As I said in my previous videos, that we have to see, first of all, we have to check the um, for the partner, we have to see Venus and Mars. These are the most important. We also see Jupiter. Okay. And these are, to be checked when you were supposed to see Venus in a male's chart. Okay. And Mars in a female's chart. Okay. These are the factors that you have to first of all see. Now, if at all, if you see in the seventh house, This is ruled by Venus as it is. This is the natural Kalpurusha Kundli, and it is Libra sign rising in the seventh house, and Aries is right opposite. So if the Lord of this seventh house, suppose here it is Venus, suppose Venus is posited here in the first house. I will take up all the signs one by one. So this would be that the partner would be known from your own community. Okay, period. That's it. Because it is forming a connectivity with the seventh house. Now, suppose Venus is the Lord of the seventh in your second house. So this will be that somebody known to your family, because this is the Kutumbasthana. So second house represents your family. So somebody whom you must have met at a family function, a get together, or somebody known to your family who is very close to you. And this will be a marriage through somebody known. If the seventh Lord Venus is in the third house, so third house is our siblings, neighbors, friends, classmates, cousins, journeys also. It represents short journeys also. So somebody who is known to us through these people, or when we are traveling, we start communicating with somebody and then we click so well, we gel so well that we want to spend the whole life with that person. It could be applicable not only for marriage, it could be marriage like relationship, or it could be your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Anybody can be seen from the seventh house. Though it is before the marriage, it is to be seen from the fifth house. It's preferred to be seen from the fifth house because, or the 11th house, because that's the house of friends. So seventh house basically represents the partner, the spouse. Okay. If at all, seventh lord is in the fourth house. So fourth house represents, first of all, your mother. Okay, somebody who maybe your mother picks and chooses, and she likes somebody and she wants you to get married to the girl or the boy of her choice. Okay, so that could be the reason, the case. Now, this also represents the your maternal side. Maybe somebody known to anybody in your relatives who is, and it also represents close by. I have explained about the directions in my previous video. You can go back and watch that. So fourth house also represents the direction which is very closer to your house. All the kendras, in fact, are closer to your house. So this could be that somebody known to your mother or your mother's, relatives. It could be anybody from there. If at all there is somebody, if the Lord of the seventh is in the fifth house. The fifth house is love, romance, creative abilities of yours, as we say, children also. But children are that's a house of procreation. So that is why children are born after the marriage. So fifth house represents love, marriage, because this is love, romance. So this is, or even in the fourth house, I forgot to mention, this is your educational institute also. So maybe somewhere you're going for studies and you come across that person. So it's like immediate circle basically. So in the fifth house, it is a love marriage, or you come across somebody at a gathering, at an or maybe a party, somebody who is maybe through your friends also, it said. So this is something which is in the fifth house, Venus, the lord of the seventh. It could be any planet, it could be Mars, it could be Saturn, Saturn's lordship. If it is Capricorn here, it will be Saturn that I'll be taking into account. But here it is Venus, so I've taken Venus. In the sixth house, if we take sixth house, is your maternal uncles and aunts. Okay, so this can be that somebody who is maybe from your, of course, your uncles and aunts just refer to somebody and you get married to. Or it could be that some of your, the people who are not friendly with you. Okay, some people who are not friendly with you, but you come across somebody and you get married to that person. You feel that you want to get married, as it is from the seventh house, the lord when goes to the sixth house, it's considered to be giving health issues to the partner, or there can be some problems to the partner, though it is the gain for the partner, but loss for it is gain for the person who is getting married, but it is a loss for the partner because it's the 12th house for that person. So this might give you elevation, lucky placement, but for this partner, this gives health issues. One must avoid taking loans also, though I'm digressing, but yes, it is very essential. If the seventh lord is in the seventh house itself, so that means that you are going to be in a relationship. You are, of course, you are aware of that person, you know that person well, and it is going to be through your maybe your partner or your parents, your grandparents, because this is your grandmother's house also, or you can say grandparents also. It's fourth from fourth. So this brings about some known relations again. As I said, 1, 4, 7, 10 houses will represent somebody who is known and close by. Now, if your seventh, excuse me, if your seventh lord is in the, sorry, if your seventh lord is in the eighth house, so eighth house is an unknown place, somebody who is whom you don't know at all, a stranger maybe, or you are doing some kind of education, research oriented education, occult sciences maybe, and you come across somebody higher learning also, we can say. So that is also quite likely that you meet somebody and you get married to that person. um, if the seventh lord, that is Libra sign lord, that is Venus, is in your ninth house, so this person would be from your university, your higher education place, where you are learning something. Or it could be that you meet that person at a religious place, or you are traveling journeys and you come across somebody and you click, so you get married. So that is how you have to see where the lord is going. So you will come across that partner uh, in that particular zone or that area. Suppose your seventh lord is in the 10th house. So 10th house is your workplace. It is your colleague. That is why 1, 4, 7, 10 is the closest arena where you can come across your partner. So in the 10th house, that means it's your workplace and it is your colleague, some somebody, of course, known to you. When you start working, then you come across some partner. That is how you decipher. If it was seventh lord is in your 11th house, 11th house is your friend circle, your society you move around in. So in case you are having, some party or you meet somebody, it could be your childhood friend also. It could be through your elder sibling, maybe your elder sibling gets married to a particular person and then introduces you to the other one in their family. So that is also quite likely, so you have to check that way. If at all there is the seventh lord going to the 12th house, so this brings about somebody who is going to be from your paternal side. It could be that somebody known to you, or it could be that you're traveling or you're in the foreign land and you come across your partner um, there, or you actually meet a partner and you from somewhere uh, outside your community. Could be that he or she is a foreigner, because it is the 12th house after all. 12th house is the place where it is very, very different than your language, your whatever you are, you eating. The food habits are different, the place is different. So that is why it is called foreign land, where everything changes. That is foreign land. It could be that in India itself, you are in somewhere in the North India, and you shift to the South India, or you meet the partner from the South India. That is also change. It's a foreigner, it's a foreign place for you, because the language and the food changes, so you feel little different from them. That is how you have to understand and decipher that you will come across your partner in these zones. If at all you have to, if you're looking for a partner, So you should also check these factors and these parameters. So this was a short tutorial on the place, and seventh house is a very, very important, place for that reason also, because this is where you will get complete, because this is you and this completes you. Remember, this is the ascendant and this is the descendant. So I hope you all are enjoying my videos. If at all you want me to improvise on my videos, you're most welcome to comment, because I want to, impart my knowledge. How do I do it? So live videos and through the whiteboard, it is very convenient. I save paper also, and it is something that I'm enjoying myself. So if whatever I know, little bit of knowledge that I have, I would like to share it with you all. So please do comment if at all there is anything which is missing or anything which I'm going overboard. I don't mind you people telling me, because how will I improvise otherwise? All right. And thank you so much for showering your love. It is really commendable that you people appreciate me so much. Thank you so much. Uh, and thanks for watching. God bless you all. Om Tat Sat.